a little bit later on in the day. Little recording, still A level. Got an A level in there, an A level. There's always ordinary. A is achieved probably or something. Bit A level anyway. Probably the first and third is. The other two are slightly out of kilter. Or a bit bold that at the second place is there, like going on in third. It's an illusion, it's a trick of the light. Car's changed, got a new one, somebody else pulled up, got out, walked away. Left the car in a no parking zone, but they get away with it apparently. Taxi fare is going to fetch people, whatever excuse. Psycho Derek. Brother got an hobby. Should be funded by the government, hobbies. They're interesting. They always appreciate and endow things. So they always have the positive culture to the mix. So even if you got too much of it, like you probably could get enough of it, I don't know. But generally they got the be all and end all, are they? And then it spans out like the rings of Jupiter, where the next ring is the same but slightly different. And the next ring is same but slightly different. And the next ring is same but slightly different. And then eventually you have like the chasm, which is the dark line, which is no light's being refracted at any angle. So there's like a little vacuum. And that's God's coupling. God's coupling deals with the vacuum. But the other two sides now I'm lost in the vacuum of God's coupling. Obviously, I'm having to think about it. But I've got to appreciate that there's the two other sides, which I suppose to me now is a quick look around and the sun's setting, and it's been a lovely day. The bit that makes everything work, that you satisfy yourself with, I suppose, is what we take for granted, and you get it for free simply by nature being there. Now nature is only one side of that thing that I was talking about, with two sides and God's coupling in the centre, which is like the vacuum, but it's like the rings of Jupiter. You've got so many before you get to certain things, and what it is do they outweigh, and in the short term they do outweigh, and if you live your life in short term then they do outweigh, and that's simply how you live, and solidarity and everything to you, that's how that is. But I am more of a broader picture across the band, and so I have a quick look and then I'll see how it is, and oh dilly dally on the way, my old man said follow the van. Dilly dally on the way. So I just did my own thing. I keyed in and I moved on and did a few things. Watched the sunset a few times, watched the night sky. Yeah, it's an interesting one for people, anybody who watches this on YouTube. So that's where it's going. Do you ever look at the night sky and think, well, why is Orion always in the night sky? And then a month later, or so many months later, you can't get Orion for love nor money in the night sky. So the night sky changes. Now it's imaginative that if the Earth is supposed to rotate around the sun in 365 days, the night sky would shift like a zoom. It should actually be flying by. But as it happens, you get seasons of stars. That means we must move round in a more clunky, geary-like fashion. You get a little brightness there, a little brightness, yes, there, glory be us all there, the planet between your feet. as some have carried. Planet beneath your feet, below ground, the core, the sentiment, the sentinel, whatever they call it. It's what holds dear to us all. We all get our own one place up and down, and that whoa, that sentiments that we all get our one up and down. They turned it off. And what the hell they turned it off for? They should be lit and burning like it's just planned or something. Should have some acknowledgement, but nothing at all. It's got the spiral of life and then the conical of your singularity. You get birds flying by. Oh, my camera can pick this up. It's a little picture, like the sky's ever so nice and blue. It's going through a few shades before it's getting deeper as the eyes get higher up into the eyelids, and you get the darker span. But then tilt the head back. And the blue carries. So it must be at that fine equilibrium where the planets at the horizon of where we are perpendicular to the sun. Just had a call off somebody, don't know who the hell that was. I hope the camera's catching this, because the way the sun's right at the horizon, that can't be more than, that's 90 degrees, that's 45 degrees. That's about 36, 37, 38 degrees, I reckon. "38 degrees from the camera, the sun is shining, and it's now at an equilibrium where the sun heat intensity of the light, the candela, is now focusing on itself. Just sort of primary, and you can see upon reflection that there's no carry of light, there's no blur of the camera should just be able to pick up the natural intensity of the light change with the colour of the cars, and of course where you tie your horses. This is where you sit with the fence. Now there's a change in contrast of light. There's the graffiti from earlier, just sitting there in the depths. I'll try and turn it on myself, but it might turn it off again.